Hello and welcome. I'm Kate and this is Iran Daily Newsfeed. Let's have a look at Iran. The total number of casualties due to COVID-19 have reached 112,935 so far. As for today, the official insight and data claimed by the Islamic Republic illustrates 505 individuals have lost their lives to COVID-19 and more than 26,821 new cases of infection were identified within the past 24 hours. Civil rights prisoner Atena Daemi, who is kept in Lakan prison, has been denied the right to call home, to talk to her parents, or having a phone card after an audio message about the deplorable condition of prison was leaked. Atena previously ended hunger strike after officials promised to consider her right to make phone calls, but her demands have not been met yet. Atena was sentenced to 14 years in prison by Tehran Islamic Revolutionary Court headed by Judge Mohammad Moghise on 17th of August 2015 on charges of assembly and collusion against national security, propaganda against the regime, and insulting the supreme leader. Thereafter, appeal court reduced the conviction to 7 years, and based on Article 134, she must serve only 5 years of the sentence. Despite suffering from COVID-19 and poor physical condition, Pirzadeh is still on hunger strike. Monarchist Khaled Pirzadeh, who is being held in Shayban prison of Ahvaz, had fainted due to severe drop in blood pressure and was taken to the prison's clinic on September 3rd. Pirzadeh has been on a hunger strike since 22nd of September, protesting against no consideration for the principle of the separation of crimes in prison and brutal treatment of his family by the law enforcement officers. He was sentenced to 7 years in prison on 26th of January 2020 in Tehran Islamic Revolutionary Court, chaired by the infamous Judge Mohammad Moghise, on charges of assembly and collusion against the Islamic Republic and insulting the supreme leader. According to Article 134 of the Islamic Penal Code, he must serve just 5 years of the conviction. The Islamic officials in Iran say that the suicide rate has skyrocketed in the country. As stated by the forensic reports, at least 5,542 people had committed suicide and eventually lost their lives. The figure has increased significantly compared to 2019. The economic pressure caused by corruption and maladministration of the authorities, which leads to drug addiction, family disputes, and despair among the people, is the main reason for the suicide increasing rates within the country. The Islamic agents investor in Iran arrested a 15-year-old juvenile identified Mohammad Fardani. No reason reported yet. Mohammad was detained for alleged supporting one of the Kurdish parties without being shown an arrest warrant. According to the rights group, at least 11 under 18 age juveniles have been arrested by security services in Kurdistan province in the past 8 months. By quoting an official, the Young Journalist Club says the Islamic Republic has suspended Rafael Grossi's visit. No one responded. The UN Atomic Watchdog on Tuesday criticized the Islamic Republic for stonewalling an investigation into past activities and jeopardizing important monitoring work, possibly complicating efforts to resume talks on the Iran nuclear deal. Wall Street Journal, in a report, said Tehran is refusing to allow inspectors access to nuclear-related sites and hindering a probe by the United Nations Atomic Agency while continuing to expand its nuclear activities, the International Atomic Energy Agency said in 2 confidential reports Tuesday, casting doubt on efforts to revive the 2015 nuclear deal. The General Secretary of NATO, Stoltenberg, also lambasts Tehran and Pyongyang for spreading dangerous technology. Thanks for listening. I'm Kate, and thank you for the privilege of your time.